And I also found this really interesting stat on your website. You say that 93% of small business owners overpaid on their taxes, which I could clearly see that happening. So tell us a little bit about the idea of, I mean, I think most of us understand deduction, but we don't really understand what that means in terms of actual dollars and cents. And then,
Mhm.
how do we know what deductions really work for us?
Yes, Sean, that's a great question. I think most people have that question, right? Which is why I made the book, because I got the question thousands of times in my DMs and emails.
You're like, let
So
me just write you a book
yeah,
and
and I'm
here
not
you
a
go.
writer at all, but this was a must, right? But yeah, so let me break it down so that the listeners can understand. So if I have so let me break it down like tax deduction wise. So the IRS says anything that is ordinary and necessary for you to operate your business, you can now get a tax deduction for this expense, right? So as a business owner, we have to ask ourselves like, hey, what is ordinary and necessary to operate my business? Like, is my internet ordinary and necessary? Yes. Like, is again my phone? Is my car ordinary and necessary to operate my business? And there are so many things that are ordinary and necessary. Most business owners just can't keep track, right?